Hello everyone guys, my name is Gregory and today I did a bicycle trip to the city of Kampot. For someone who don't know, I'm living in Phnom Penh, it's a capital city of Cambodia, and recently I became kind of tired of urban there. Too much cars, too much motorbikes, too much buildings, so I decided to ride to this beautiful city. You guys can see seahorse, it's one of the symbols of the city as well. I spent $0 to get to this city. I've been riding my bicycle for 150 kilometers. It was a tough journey, I would say. Basically, I woke up at 4 a.m. and then I was riding for 7 hours. Of course, I did some breaks, I ate some food during my journey to another city, but anyways, it took me 7 hours, and then when I arrived, I ate delicious Turkish food. It was very good, very delicious. I really love Turkish food, one of the best cuisines in the world, in my opinion. Then I went to the hostel that I booked. That hostel is pretty decent. They have everything I need for comfortable life, at least for one night, and the hostel cost me $2.83 per night. This is just insane. This is almost for free, right? Look guys, the place is actually very good. Here is the swimming pool. I'm not sure if the swimming pool is available right now, but anyways, the place is very good. Here are lots of foreigners, just bathroom and a lot of places for sleeping. But I really like it anyways, especially for the decent price. Another thing is that hostels are very good in terms of socialization. For example, that hostel helped me to meet some friends from different countries like France, Austria, etc. And then I went to explore this city with my friend from Austria. His name is Stefan. I really like him. He is a good guy. He's been to many different countries here in Southeast Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia, right? He's a pretty young guy, but anyways, it was really nice and interesting to talk with him. The main idea of this video is to prove that you don't really have to spend much money, especially here in Asia, if you have a bicycle to travel and if you don't mind to stay in a simple conditions like hostels. Because hostels here in Asia can cost you $1, $2, $3. Another thing that is insanely cheap compared to hotels, right? For example, this dorm we rented like for $2.83 per night, right?
Yeah,
it's very cheap. It's unbelievable how cheap it is. If I would go not by bicycle, if I would go by bus, I would spend probably 30 or 40 US dollars only to come here. But I already spent all of this money during my 2 days here in Kampot. Just have 2 days off at my 9 to 5 job in Phnom Penh. On Saturday and Sunday, I decided to rest here in Kampot. Another thing is that during your traveling journey, you will find a lot of people that will support you genuinely. For example, during my ride, I met some Cambodian guys on the road. They were riding bicycles same as me, but they were riding in a group. I was riding alone. And basically what happened, I met them and then I spoke to them in Khmer, and they became really friendly with me. They became curious about me. Oh, why as a foreigner also ride bicycle to Kampot, same as locals do. Sometimes we did bicycle stops together to eat or drink some water, and during this time I introduced to them my channel, and they really appreciated it. I'm making videos about their own country and that I speak their own language. They really enjoyed to watch my videos with me, and they even laughed during some funny moments. By the way, can you write opinion in the comments? Have you ever traveled cheap, like low budget, like let's say like $10 or $20 per day? Is it even possible or not? Personally, for me, I prefer to live in the moment and travel even on the low budget. I'm very young, my salary is not that high, so I cannot afford luxury conditions of traveling every time. But I prefer to travel while I'm young, to explore the world, and it doesn't really matter for me the place where I sleep, is it a hotel or hostel? It's still almost the same thing for me. And the food that I eat doesn't necessarily have to be luxury food, right? Kampot actually it's a very beautiful city with beautiful landscape. As you can guys see, this riverside is really good. There are lots of people, lots of foreigners here, and I really love it here. But unfortunately, it's kind of hard to get a job here. If I would get a teaching job here, I would move to Kampot. But unfortunately, it's very hard because the population of the city is kind of low. So not that much things to do. Kampot located almost on the coastline, but actually you guys can see a river over there. It's because of the unique geography of the city. It's basically surrounded by a river and some islands on the river, and then you get a coastline finally. The main advice of this video is to travel while you are young, because it feels different when you're already 30 or 40 years old and you travel. Can't really try as much things as you could try when you are younger, right? So enjoy the moment and do not delay traveling. Another thing is that you got to move to Southeast Asia. It is one of the best decisions in my life. I highly recommend it to everyone. Another tip is that try to use bicycle as much as you can. It's going to improve your mental health and physical health as well. And never ever give up.